Hello, children. How are you all? I hope you all are safe with your families at your home. Children, in today's video, we will discuss about solving comprehensions, unseen passages. We will discuss about the correct way to solve the comprehension. We will discuss about the different kind of questions. In this video, I'll give you a demo for one comprehension with different type of questions as how to solve it. So children, let's begin with today's video. Now first of all, we will try to understand the meaning of comprehension passage. Now children, the word comprehension means the ability to understand. Understand what you listen or what you read. The stories, the poem, the questions and answers were unseen to you. Yes, in the comprehension. That's why it said unseen passages. Unseen before you read them. Similarly, in a comprehension test, you are given a passage or a paragraph or two. Now, children, there are many ways to solve the comprehension. It depends on the personal choice. But the most common and effective way to solve the reading comprehensions or unseen passages is, we will see here. See, it's written that the correct approach that one should follow while attempting RC is reading comprehension in the exam are, see, the most common suggestion and approach is, see carefully, first read the entire passage. What you have to do? You have to read the text. You have to read the comprehension first before going through the questionnaire and then answer the question that follows. Fine. Now, while reading, what you have to do? You can make some notes or either you can highlight the main points given in the text. See what's written here. Try to make notes while solving or reading the RCs. It is crucial for locating the appropriate information and also acts as a mental bookmark. Thus, it will help in better understanding of the topic. So, this is the most appropriate way of solving the comprehensions. What you have to go through the passage first, then the questionnaire. Now see, here also the same thing has been discussed. What? See the first point. Read the entire passage thoroughly first and then read the questions. Means the passage first and then the questions. Now skim and scan through the passage and keep going back and forth with questions and passage. Now after reading the passage, fine, then you go through the questionnaire. Now if you have read the passage once, you can easily locate the answer of any particular question. Fine. Now read suppose your comprehension is of 4 paragraphs. Fine, or of 4 stanzas. Now what you have to do? Read the first 2 paragraphs. Scan all the questions and see what you can answer. Then read the paragraph 3 and 4. Then the same process, scan the questions and see what you can answer. And then move on with other paragraphs or stanzas. Now children, the next important thing you ought to know is about the different types of questions. Children, there are 3 main types of questions that are literal questions, inferential questions, and evaluative questions. Now, literal questions we can also say factual questions. Now, factual, see the word factual, the root word is fact. Fine. Factual word comes from the root word fact, and fact is something which is fixed, which we cannot change. Okay, so literal questions are also known as factual questions. Now, what are literal questions or the factual questions? See here, literal questions require concrete or straightforward answers. Answers to the literal questions are always facts, and there is always one correct answer. You cannot change the answer. In reading comprehension exercises, answers to literal questions can always be found in the text, in the passage. Answers to literal questions might shed light on the who, the questions which starts with who, what, where, and when. Now, asking literal questions or factual questions is the starting point for understanding what is being communicated or what is given in the passage. You cannot effectively respond or evaluate or argue until you objectively determine the facts, which gives you context for understanding the big picture. So, children, make it very simple for yourself. Factual questions are also known as literal questions, and these questions are based on the facts given in the text. Now, the second type of question is inferential questions. Inferential, which you can infer, which you can assume. Fine. Inferential questions require answers that require context clues, which you can guess. Inferential questions are a little tough to answer. Why? Because they can have more than one correct answer. Fine. For example, a question, do you agree with that? Fine. Now, this question is an inferential question. You have to infer. If you agree, the answer will be yes. If you do not, the answer will be no. So, there are more than one answer. Now, in reading comprehension exercises, answers to inferential questions cannot be found in the text. Very important point, children. Make it very clear. Factual answers always be found in the text, and inferential questions you cannot find it as it is given in the text. You have to infer it, but they are supported by the evidence in the text. Answers to inferential questions shed light on why and how. The questions which mostly starts with why and how are inferential questions. It is important to consider what can be inferred from the facts, because you can learn so much more through closer inspection. Now, the last question is evaluative question. Now, what does it mean? An evaluative question asks the reader to decide whether he or she agrees with the author's or poet's ideas or point of view in light of his or her own knowledge, values, and experience. These questions can be answered from your point of view, from your mind's eye, from your thoughts, from your beliefs. Fine. So, now, as we have cleared about the three different type of questions, now it's time to do a demo comprehension. I'll show you a demo comprehension. Fine, children? Now, see carefully, children. This is a comprehension. It's a demo comprehension. I'll solve this for you, so you will be better clear about how to solve a comprehension and what are the factual, inferential, and evaluative questions. So, what is the first point? How we need to start solving the comprehension? Yes, we need to read the comprehension first of all. So, let's together read the comprehension first. Pam was reading a good book. The story was about an elephant. The elephant was special. He was magic. He could talk and he could turn peanuts into gold. Soon, Pam was finished reading the book. She went to school and told her friends about the elephant. The next day, her class went to the zoo. Pam was able to see a real elephant. Now, children, this is the passage. Fine. Now, we will see the questionnaire. Question 1. A good title for this story would be. Now, 3 options are there. Okay, children. Now, try to find out what kind of question this is. A factual one, or inferential, or evaluative. Now, of course, this is not a factual question because the answer is not fixed. Yes? Now, the remaining 2 options, inferential or evaluative. Yes, this is an inferential question. According to the text, according to your understanding of the text, you have to assign a suitable title to the text. So this you have to infer with your mind's eye, with your imagination. So this is an inferential question. Fine. Now let's move to question 2. Why was the elephant in Pam's book special? Why he was special? Because he was a magical elephant, isn't it? Now how I knew this? Because it is clearly given in the text. So what kind of question it is? It is a factual question. Fine? Because the answer is related with the fact. It is already given in the text. So this is a factual question. Now let's see the third one. Another word for finished is. Fine? Now there is a word given in the text, finished, and here 3 options are given. So what kind of a question this is? Of course, not factual. I don't think inferential also, because you have to evaluate it. So that's a evaluative question. Who did Pam tell about the book? This is a factual one. Yes, this is given in the text. And last, do you think the elephant at the zoo was magic? Now, do you think? Yes, yes or no? More than one answer is possible. You have to evaluate it. So, of course, it is an evaluative question. So, children, please be clear in your mind before solving the comprehension, before solving the questionnaire, what kind of question it is. And I am very sure that as much as comprehensions you will solve, as much clear you will be. Fine, children? So, that's it for today's comprehension topic. We have discussed a lot, and you will be more clear when you will solve today's practice comprehension. So children, follow the same process. Read the text first of all, then go through the questionnaire and try to find out the type of questions also. So children, go through the passage very carefully. Read it 2-3 times and then solve the questionnaire. And that's it for today. We'll meet again in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Have a nice day.